Go
Oh,
live. Just go live. Excuse us.
we are
Oh, we
live.
live, right? Oh, we're live. Okay, we're live. We're
We
We're
live.
are
live.
live, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Two of my favorite dudes right here. We got Jordan from Ultegacy. We got my guy Debo Vibes. T Will in the house. It is officially Throwback Thursday, and I'm wearing my throwback uniform, Mr. Michael. Well, not uniform, jersey, Mr. Michael Vick. All right, and we got Debo up here looking like
No, I have a Vic jersey that I actually bought in 2002. It's very worn out. I don't care, but hey, it's what it is right
I love it, man. You look like DMX tonight.
now. But jump. When the sun comes up, the sun goes down. We pray, but then again, we sin.
DMX tonight. You do. What up, Jordan? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I guess this is a throwback jersey too, since he's
I love
retired.
it. I love it. I love it. I
That's
love
that's
it.
George. That's a real touchy subject. That what you're wearing right
You said proceed with caution.
now. Right, proceed with caution, but at 11.
You got my brother in the chat. What up? What up? What up?
E,
What
what
up?
up? Eric Parker in the building, boy. What's up,
Eric,
everybody? What it do?
AKA BLB, Big Little Brother, and I'm LBB, Little Big Brother, because my brother's 6'3". Thank you, Dad. Um, yeah. So it's funny. People tell me that I look 6'2" from this chair, but I'm not. I'm 5'9". I'm a very fat 5'9".
Last week you said you were 5'8", bro.
Why you gotta put my business out in the street? That's between me and you. Okay? All right? That's between me and you. I'm really 5'7.99".
Bro, that's what's up.
But
That's what's up.
I
That's what's
feel
up.
tall in
That's
these.
what's up. Hey, dude, that's what's up. You feel as tall as you want to be, bro. This
Feel
is your
tall.
world, man.
Wait a minute. What's that guy saying that commercial for Drive Time? I feel strong. I feel tall. I feel tall.
That's all
Oh,
right, man.
man. Hey, man. How's everybody doing tonight? Jordan, how you doing, man? How's the weather out there in Philly tonight?
Oh, it's been rainy all week, and tomorrow's supposed to thunderstorm, but who knows? Who knows what it'll be like next week?
All good, man. All good. It's been rainy here, and hey, man, it's all good, man. It is all good.
Well, today we had an awesome day today, man. Actually, it was
Yeah.
a cool. It was summertime. The summertime feels finally started to come. We're midway through June down here, and for the past couple of days, it was like a couple of days ago. We rained for like 3 straight days. Got a little chilly, but today's been like it was what 85 degrees or whatever. So the Atlanta that we know and love during the late spring, early summer is finally starting to come. So
Amen. Amen. Well, hey, man, let's get into it. Thursday night throwback. Let's do it. First thing up on the docket, the schedule. I know we just went over the schedule last show, but god darn it, this is our show, and we're going to go through it again because we have the benefit of having my friend, the Saints fan, and I just got to give him shit because I don't care what Scott says. I rethought it, and I think we're going to sweep the Saints this year. No,
hey, let me tell you something. Hey, T-Will, don't apologize. I can play a win-loss game all day long. I love playing win-loss. When the schedule first comes out, bro, win-loss, I'm here for sure.
and the great thing is we have my brother in the chat, and I'm going to tell you, my brother and I have this conversation every year. Eric is going to look at this and go, "We're going 17-0." That's what he does. That's what he does
For sure.
every year.
Who's to say we won't?
I'm not, bro. History, Debo, history.
Brand new year.
Matter of fact, you see him. He says, and I'm going to add him because he's my brother, and
Okay.
I kind of have to.
You're obligated, bro.
I'm going to say 17-0. I promise you, the reason he wants me to add him is because he wants to go. We're going to go 17-0, and he wants to debate every loss that I'm going to say that we're going to have.
Okay.
So I'm going to add him because we have the same dad, and I kind of have to.
That's on you're obligated, bro.
I'm kind of obligated, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of obligated. So hang on. I'm going to add him. Hey, Eric, do me a favor, bro. No smoking. Shit.
Yeah. This is a no smoke zone. I found that out very, very early during the podcast back in last winter. This is no smoke zone apparently.
Hey, man. I mean, not that it's gonna happen because I'm 50 and fat and, but I mean, what if I make it big one day? I gotta have whatever, whatever.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Hey, brothers, hey, dog, it's your show, man. No expenses needed.
All good, all good.
But, however, I look at the schedule right here. It's very promising, though. Very promising for us, though. And as far as like week one is concerned, I think I'm very excited about having Tampa Bay come in. Everybody keeps talking about Tampa Bay is our main nemesis to take the NFC crown, the NFC South crown. So when I bring him on for week one, had the young Thundercats we got, you know what I'm saying, that we drafted, having them come in and face a potent offense. I think the offense for the Buccaneers is going to be a little bit less because they don't have Liam Cohen anymore, but they still have those pieces right there. You know what I'm saying? So Bucky Irvin, stud running back, who I think is going to run for like 1,500 yards this year. And you still got Mike Evans. You still got that offensive line they got. But we got those young Thundercats and some guys, some key pieces coming back. So I'm excited about it, man. And week one is a perfect time. Hey, if to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Everybody keeps talking about the Buccaneers gonna be the best team in NFC South. They're showing that we the best. So I love it.
Man, wait, hang on. I'm trying to wait on my brother to get in here. I sent you the chat, Eric. I dropped it in your Facebook chat.
I'm thinking that the Falcons and Bucks split. I mean, both teams kind of. I mean, I don't think the Falcons necessarily got extremely better. I don't think the Bucks just got extremely better. I don't think any team in the NFC South got extremely better. And
you don't think the Falcons got extremely better?
I don't look at the Falcons like, holy crap, they're gonna go to the conference. I don't think that for any of the NFC South teams.
Right.
I mean, I don't think anyone in the NFC South could compete with any of the teams in the NFC North. I don't think they can compete with half of the NFC East, and I'm not talking about the Cowboys. And the West is kind of iffy. I mean, at any point, the Rams could be the Super Bowl contender, or they could suck. Same thing with the Niners. Same thing with the Cardinals. Actually, no, the Cardinals just aren't that good at times. But yeah.
Jordan, I want you to meet my brother, Eric Parker. Eric, you've seen Jordan. Jordan's my friend. You know Debo. Debo's my friend.
What's up, boy? Eric Parker, man. What's up, fool?
What's happening? What's happening?
I do. And I'm just gonna let you guys know. You guys have never seen the T. Will Eric dynamic. Shit's about to go down because he's about to.
Actually, I have. I've been on a couple of times. Eric was on.
Nah, he like to try to make it sound stupid that I'm saying 17 to no every season, but really, it sounds less of a fan what y'all doing. Then when you sit there and go over the schedule and gonna tell me that this other team, you believe in them more than your team now. So now you telling me that this other team that you looking at, when you get to that week, you think you finna lose? You going to the stadium thinking you finna lose? You turning the TV on, sitting there rooting, thinking you finna lose?
I'm not rooting for any other team. I'm just being real.
Stop trying to make it look stupid like I'm saying 17 and 0 because I'm actually thinking that a team could go 17 and 0. I'm thinking that every single week that I get up and I go in this Benz, when I go in there, I'm going to root for us to win. I don't have in my head that, oh, we gonna lose this game. We definitely finna lose this game. That sounds less of a fan to me. I don't understand why you sit there and do that. To me, it sounds crazy when you say 12 and 5. Well, pick out the 5 we finna lose. So you mean to tell me that Sunday with them 5, you finna be like, oh, we gonna lose today?
No, I'm not. I'm hoping for the best.
Hey, point well taken. He brings a good point, bro.
Prediction, bro.
So back to my prediction. You goddamn right. 17 and motherfucking 0.
I knew it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Shit, I'm not mad at it.
Because every single Sunday, I believe the Falcons can win, and I'm going for the Falcons to win.
I'm not.
It don't make no sense to me to sit there and say 12 and 5, 10, or whatever the fuck. To claim a loss before the loss happened sounds crazy to me. I ain't
I'm not.
claiming no losses.
I'm I'm saying probabilities, Eric.
Good
I'm
point,
I
bro.
saying,
believe in positive affirmation.
and
I don't believe in that bullshit. We
understand,
gonna
bro.
sit here and down the team.
I,
I'm keeping it real. You don't know. How you know you keeping it real?
bro, I'm not. I'm saying 13-4. Those are my thoughts, right? Those are my thoughts. I'm not being negative. I'm just saying 13-4. And guys, this is a brother thing.
No,
We
I mean, no. My thing is, I mean, the more I think about it, I mean, Eric's right.
we do that.
Thank
We do
you.
that every year.
But like, I mean, like, cause when somebody goes to a game,
Yeah,
you're going for a reason.
right,
Why are you going? To see your team play and see your team win.
right.
So someone say something that was not non. Someone's tell me something that wasn't factual about what Eric just said.
No, I agree. I'm just saying when I make a
So why
prediction,
you come up with 13-4 if you agree?
I'm looking at probabilities. And why are you giving me shit? I'm looking at probabilities. That is all I'm saying.
You
Shit,
brought me up. I was chilling in the comments.
Eric,
I,
yeah,
You brought
Eric,
me
yeah,
up
Eric
with
minds
the
his own business,
17
bro.
and 0.
bro, I
So
knew what
now
you were going to say.
and then try to make it sound like it's crazy or some shit.
It didn't sound like that. I just knew what you were going
Debo, am I lying?
You know, I mean, no,
I
you're
don't
not.
know.
Didn't he try to make it sound like oh he's just gonna come
Bro,
in here and 17 and
Yeah,
0 and
yeah,
he's not.
hey,
He's
hey,
it made it sound like I'm
Will,
being ridiculous, right?
T Will, you say you T
I'm
Will,
not saying that.
you
I'm
say it up. T Will, you say it up. Now before he comes on, I'm gonna let you guys know something. He's got to bring him up.
I
Bring
knew
him up.
what he was gonna do. I knew what he was. I know my brother. I know my brother.
But
My
you don't
brother.
explain why. You don't break down why, so it makes it sound like, oh, this nigga is crazy. He says this every year. This nigga is crazy. He's gonna come in here and 17-0, and he's gonna argue with every game that I say we're gonna lose. You goddamn right, I'm gonna argue with
You
it.
are gonna argue every game that you're exactly doing
Yeah,
that
every
right
game you
now.
say we finna lose, I'm finna argue with that shit.
Of course you are. Of course you are. And brother, you are welcome on any show that I have. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. But the bottom line is, I'm
Nah, you
looking at
still been there. You
probability.
just don't realize it.
Oh my God! Whatever, man. Can we get to the schedule, please, Eric Parker? Should we do that?
Yeah,
Thank you. All right, God damn it. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah,
What are we?
get
Are
to it,
we on
man."
week one? All right. So week one,
W.
yeah.
I say W. I just put my case out there. I think it'll be W. Maybe we
It's
won.
in the bins. You could argue W. Okay, you could argue W, and I'm gonna say that we win that one because we're in the bins. Jordan, give me your thoughts.
No, that's I have a win. I mean, you guys are at home versus Tampa. I think you guys split with Tampa, and I think this is a win.
All right, week two, we go up to Minnesota. I got
W.
that as a win.
That's a win.
Eric, how you feeling?
That's a dub.
W.
Yeah, he throwing
So
that
I
dub
don't
up,
even
man.
know
That's
why
a dub,
you're asking
man.
me. You put W's on everything. W. Like I'm from the West Side. W.
All right, Jordan, week two, what you got?
I don't even have the Eagles beating the Vikings this year. I think the Vikings are one of the most complete teams in football, and that's ignoring the quarterback position. I mean, you could have anyone go and play quarterback as long as they're average. And I mean, they lost what 3 games in the regular season last year. 2 of them were Detroit. I have a loss here. I think the Vikings end up with like 13
No,
plus wins this year.
but see,
Hey Jordan,
go ahead, bro.
Jordan, what's the most important position on the field?
Quarterback, of course.
All right, so if the most important position is on on the field, we unsure of him. We don't know what he gonna do. I'm giving us the W. I said we beat the rookie.
Yeah. I No, I mean, like I said, going back to what I said a little bit ago, I remember you always remember what someone did, what they do last. The Vikings had a phenomenal regular season. They played the Rams, and the Rams whooped their asses. So I'm looking at that. I don't think they're the most complete team. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So you got rookie quarterback, and you have some aging pieces as well. You know, Justin Jefferson, okay, Addison, okay, but what the fuck is that?
I think there's an Amber Alert going out. I'm sorry, guys. I got like 15 different devices. I'm so sorry. All right.
Oh, I
All right.
turn them things off on everything.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, D.
No, it's all to the G, bro. It's all to the G. No, I got going 2-0.
Yeah. We got T Terry in the chat. What's up, guys? What up, T Terry? We got
T Terry, what's
Antonio.
going on?
T Will hat tight as hell. Antonio, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. You know, Antonio went hard on me the other.
No, bro, you're getting it wrong. Antonio saying that your logic is not correct. Your hat must be so tight. It's not. You know, it's
Oh,
generating the blood. That's what
that's
he's saying.
saying. Oh, okay. That's well, you know, it wouldn't be Antonio if he didn't, you know, come after me a
I
little
hope
bit.
it's not a snapback because if he sneezes it, he sneezed that hat going all the way up. See, that's what
Oh, you talking about my big head?
I told you to come on that fool. I
I
just
swear
said
to God.
that.
I swear to know why, man. I swear to know. It is not. It is not.
That hat tight as fuck on you, bro.
I bet do this.
Oh yeah. Try to shift it around.
Do this.
Yeah, move it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
got
that.
to use two hands.
Yeah, just use one. No, one hand. Yeah, using one. Yeah, using one hand, bro. Shift it around.
I do not have to use two hands, and I cannot believe you guys. Oh my god! All right, are we on Jordan? Or are we up?
2-0.
All right, so you got 2-0. Jordan, you got 1-1, right? Nobody's beating the Vikings, according to Jordan. Well, nobody this
Oh,
early. Nobody this early. All right, so you got 1-1. Eric, I know you're 2-0. All right, so then we got. I did not.
Oh, go Braves! Hell yeah, baby.
Hey, my bad. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so now we got the Panthers. I think that's a win. You know, I think we're going to go into Carolina and administer some justice. I think that's a win. Eric, I know you think that's a win. Debo, how you feel about it?
Yeah, no, it's totally a win right now. I mean, the Panthers are on the rise. I get it. Dave Canellis, his second year as a, you know what I'm saying, as a head coach. They brought pieces in, but I still think that we're more of a complete team than Carolina is. I know Carolina came in last time and just put 44 on us, but that's like I said, that's Jimmy Lake. I always say that his fucked up ass defense he had, and so I think we're going over there, go 3-0, bro.
We just need to win coin flips, okay? If we won coin flips, we'd be in the NFC Championship. You can't convince me any differently. Jordan, how you feel about this matchup?
Well, kind of looking at this matchup kind of looks at future matchups. Because I think it's difficult for any team to sweep a team in their division. I think you guys either sweep Carolina or sweep New Orleans and split the other. So I'm gonna give. I think this ends up a loss, but I think the Carolina game later on at home, I think that ends up a win. So I think you guys end up splitting against Carolina and sweeping the Saints. So I'm gonna go 1-2 right now, but it's very likely you end up 2-1.
All right, good deal. Bring on Washington, week 4. Come into the bins. I know my brother says this is a victory. I know on our original show or on the show Scott Karisic, he said this was a loss. I feel like this is Atlanta's chance to get some get back. I don't think we're going to lose. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to beat them by at least 10 points.
Nothing. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I think we're going to beat because last year the only reason that they beat us because Jaden Daniels had speed. Now we got speed. We finally had speed on this defense right here. We looked sluggish as hell last year when we went up there to play them, and it showed. But now we got speed. You know what I'm saying on both ends. So all that speed is not going to work out this time. And we should have beat them. We should have beat them. Timeout, Gate. Can we say timeout? Can someone say timeout? Raheem?
Didn't we miss a field goal too?
Yeah, man. We missed that like 40-yard field goal. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was a 50-yard field goal. The one at the end it was a 50-yard. But we knew that he was out of range, you know. But whatever. I think I think we win this year. I think we do win this matchup. So three of us have this as a win. Jordan, give me your thoughts.
I have a loss.
Of course you do.
I think
How?
I just think I think Washington's a really good team. They've finally have experience. Last year they didn't have any experience. So it was kind of like everything was new to them. I think and Atlanta's kind of in that same boat that Washington was last year. So I think we'll see another competitive game as we saw last year. But I have Washington winning.
What's your determining factor as far as what key pieces Washington have that will basically cause us to lose that game?
Well, I mean, offensively, I think they have a very balanced offense. They're able to run the ball pretty efficiently and pass the ball very efficiently. They add in Debo Samuel.
They will have, yeah, you're right. They did that at Debo Samuel. That's a good point.
He's not the same guy he was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I mean, who knows? Debo might end up being a one-hit wonder. Not you, Debo. I like you. The other Debo Samuel. I mean, might end up a one-hit wonder. But I mean, yeah, offensively, I mean, Zach Ertz is a reliable target. I mean, I voted him the best tight end in the NFC East last year, ahead of Goddard. And then Terry McLaurin. I have Terry McLaurin. I've had Terry McLaurin in my keeper league since his rookie year, and I have to root for him. And Terry's we got Terry and Debo on Washington, and we got Terry and Debo here. But yeah, I think they have a well-rounded offense, and the real issue is, can Washington be good on defense? And I think with Atlanta.
Hey, Jordan, Terry, hey, T wouldn't catch that. I caught it though.
So you telling me you taking the Washington Terry and Debo over this Terry and Debo?
That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, bro. You want to talk about ego? Hey, you want to talk about ego check, bro?
Oh wow! I did not see that coming, ladies.
Yeah, that's why I said T wouldn't understand what you just said, Jordan. That's why I said that.
No, I was looking at the matchups and stuff, but he got me on that one, guys. We got chat business. Hang on one sec. Let's see. We got T. Terry put Walker as a spy on Daniels.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you do that, Daniels not going nowhere, bro.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
3-0. I mean 4-0.
Right.
120. Yeah, 4-0. Yeah,
4-0. Jordan, you got what? 2-2.
I have a very optimistic 1-3 to 2-2.
Damn.
Like I said, that Carolina game, I think you guys split. It might be in the beginning of the year, it might be the end of the year. I don't know which one. So that's why I said 2-2, 1-3, something like that. But very optimistic 1-3.
Damn. Okay. All right.
You're sweeping that division.
So then I know it. I knew it was coming. So then we have a bye, and
well, let's stop right there. That bye is bullshit. That pisses me off so much because I feel like that bye for one is way too soon. It makes more sense for us to have that bye after that Berlin game, gives us some rest. But that to me really concerns me right there.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
It pissed me off at first too, but then I looked at that 3 more behind it. So
yeah, you got
the Panthers and the Saints twice.
Yeah, you kind of cut out
the division.
And you know what, Eric, that's possible. I don't think it's going to happen, but that is possible because I got this team going 13-4. So it would not surprise me if we did sweep them. That wouldn't surprise me at all. We got Craig in the chat. What up, Craig? Craig says, "What's up, everyone? Sorry I missed your show earlier, T. Will." Hey, Craig, the beautiful thing about the interweb, man, you can catch it on replay. And Craig, you're always welcome here, bro. It's all good. So we got 4-0. Jordan's got 2-2 or 1-3. Now, and of course, Jordan, and I just want you to know this. Mm-hmm. No Falcons team has ever lost in the bye week. Okay? So, yeah, there you have it. Now we got
Good point.
And I have this as our first loss. I know my brother doesn't. Oh, Eric.
We're
Eric,
not losing.
Eric, wait a minute. I think Craig agrees with you. Craig says we going 17-0 and the floor is 12-5. Holy shit. Craig agrees with my brother. Iron
Thank
Mike
you.
404. Iron Mike 404 says, what's
Well,
up?
let's ease up. Craig. He's hedging his bet. He said, "Oh, we're going 17-0, but the floor is 12-5. Which one is it?"
Oh man, are you saying Craig is not a true believer?
I'm saying if he puts out there, yeah, we're going 17-0, just period. We're going 17-0, period.
17-0. Floor is 0-17.
He said you did not
Ain't,
say
ain't no floor.
You did not say that.
It's going 17-0.
17. Holy shit, man. What the hell?
Speak
All right.
those things. You got to speak stuff into existence. We got too many negative fans.
We got to be like Jack's Mike.
17-0.
We got to speak into existence. We got to be like Jack's Mike. Yo, if you have not seen that show where Jack's Mike goes, hey, it's the funniest show ever. Funnier than the I Got That Thing on Me show with Craig. Like that show, first of all, my brother, who is a killer when it comes to roasting people. He's an absolute killer. That was one of your best performances, Eric. I got to give it to you. That was one of your best performances ever. So yeah,
That's just what you think. No way. I done shut down a whole trash talk group.
Yes, you did.
No, literally.
I know.
No, I believe it. Shit, I believe it.
I've seen you in action. T. Terry says 11-6. All right, so I got this as a loss. Debo, what do you have?
So remember when last year when the Chiefs came into the Benz and everybody was like, we ain't got a chance to win that game?
Yep.
And had it not been for that phantom pass interference call, it should have been pass interference on the refs, then we should have won that game. I feel the same way. Everybody in Mama, Bills Mafia! Bills Mafia! Well, they're going to come to the Benz and find out what we're about. We're going 5-0.
Oh, wow. They're going to F around and find out. All right, Jordan. I don't want to speak for you, sir.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jordan, hey, according to Jordan, we're going to get blown the fuck out.
You know the Bills are favored to win every single game. It's the first team to do that since 1960. That's wild.
That's crazy to me. That's wild.
There's no way
wild.
they're doing that.
Right.
I have this as a loss.
Hell, the Patriots beat him last year.
Yeah, that's a division rival game. It's one of those things that like you could be the best team in the league and then end up losing to your division rival. You guys know firsthand, you guys beating the Panthers in 2015. I mean, it just happens. So teams that you're more familiar with,
very true,
happens. But yeah, I have this as a loss. Bills are just
really... Bills are favorite
for these nuts for sure. For sure, Craig.
All right. Then we go to San Francisco.
Here, man.
You said what?
I said, put Craig on here.
Craig is hilarious, man. Craig is hilarious.
Yeah.
Then we go to San Francisco.
Craig on one. Craig, right.
Craig is that dude, man.
Go ahead.
Craig.
Yeah.
San Francisco, that's a tough game. Now, I'm going to say we're going to pull this one out. But it's going to be a tough game. Probably like 17-14, 17-10. Craig says he's at the gym. He couldn't join tonight anyway. But I think we pulled this
out. Didn't they just like lose their whole defense?
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing to you. Well, next year the 49ers are going to be a shell themselves. They lost Debo, had their defenses gone. And, you know what I'm saying, Bosa's no – did they cut Bosa? Or was that the Chargers? Which Bosa got cut?
Joey
got bought. Okay. And this whole thing, you know what I'm saying, with that whole team, we're going to see a huge step back. This is not going to be a close game. The 49ers aren't going to be anywhere near the 49ers we think they are, in my opinion.
Okay.
They gave Kittle that big contract or the extension. Other than that, who's the receivers? You know what I'm saying? Parasol, and Ayuk. I'm supposed to be scared of that.
He's scared of Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? Who's getting figured out? The league has figured him out. The league has figured him out. Now this man won 60. Now he won 60 million a year. That's crazy. So yeah, no, you look at a team. In my opinion, just by judging by what I'm looking at, you're looking at a team in turmoil. It'd be a shame if we lost to the damn 49ers. That team in flux right now.
All right, so you got that as a victory. Jordan, thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't think the Falcons end up with this bad of a record, so I'm going to give that Panthers game earlier a win. I think you guys lose to the Niners. I think this is going to be the turning point in the season, in my opinion, for the Falcons. Because I think the first 6 games you guys play, all of them but the Panthers and Niners made the playoffs. Niners, I mean, they're getting Salah back. I assume that their defense is schematically going to be as good as it was when they were making the Super Bowl. And offensively, I mean, as long as they got McCaffrey, they still got a solid offensive line. And they got Kittle too. So yeah, I have the Niners winning this one. So
they have an aging offensive line. They lost Ufunga to the Broncos, one of the best safeties they got. And I get it, everything, what the linebackers they have, but they're an aging team. I just can't. And McCaffrey, I get it. But one main thing I touched on a little bit ago, now we got speed. Anybody can get on McCaffrey now with the speed we got.
All right.
I'm asking. Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong.
I will say Hufanga didn't play a lot last year.
Right, he got replaced by I think Muhammad, the gentleman, the safety out of Wake Forest, because he was injured. But still, though, he was one of the leaders. We can agree with that. We can agree on that.
Yeah. Mustafa's also out for the year, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, damn, he is?
Yeah. He had that injury at the end of the regular season that I remember posting that a month or two ago. It was the first injury of the entire NFL.
So essentially, they had no safety right now on the strong side.
I like Zaire Brown. He went to Penn State, and he's played very well for them. Very underrated part of their defense in general.
So right, for sure. My question is this: you look at the way the 49ers team is set up right now as we speak, as we're doing this, and looking at the way our Falcons are set up right now. You mean to tell me that 49er team, the way it's set up as we speak right now, can beat the Falcons?
Yeah, I do.
Honestly, Debo, I just think going west, Falcons have always struggled going to San Francisco. And I think we win. I just don't think it's a blowout. I think it's a one-score game.
The last time we went out there, we beat them.
I know. But I don't think it'll be a blowout just because we always struggle going. Some teams just play better and play you better at their. I think if the 49ers were coming here, we'd probably win by 2 touchdowns. Going there, I'm going to say it's one score. Iron Mike said, we don't know what effect Josh Allen's girlfriend being in centers is going to have on the Bills' offense.
I haven't seen a movie yet, bro. I still got to see the movie. Everybody's been talking about. I still ain't seen that shit yet.
You got to see it. Great movie. Great movie.
Great movie.
She performed well. I forgot about that. Maybe he's got a point. I don't know. Let's see. Craig. Oh, my bad. So you say, and we know Eric says that's a victory, so we can move on to the Dolphins. I think we pound the.
No, we're gonna blow them boys out, bro. We're gonna blow them boys out for sure.
Yeah. I don't even think that's close. Craig thinks we're gonna sweep the division. T. Terry says 13 straight games is hard on a quarterback. I hate the bye week at 4 games. Me too.
Good point. And T. Terry, if I may, we're talking about the regular season. As we go deeper in the playoffs, it could end up being 16 straight games.
It could be.
Could be 17 straight games.
It could be.
So that's why I said a little bit ago, bro. Like this whole bye week at week 5, man, we got bent over, man.
Yeah. That's good. That's gonna hurt. Georgia Texas boy says, "What's going on, T. Will, Debo, and Falcons family?
What up?
Here,
rise up, yes sir.
JPJ Ragdoll. Damn. Okay. Wait,
oh yeah, he talking about James Pierce Jr. Ragdoll. That mean he talking about James Pierce Jr. going to get his ass like 4 times that day.
Did he drop? I guess he dropped. All right, guys. We're going to New England, and again, I think we're going to thump them. I don't even think it's going to be close.
Mm.
Oh, don't forget Miami.
Oh no, we're going to.
Yeah, well, we agree. We get your thoughts on Jordan. My bad. Go ahead.
Sorry, Jordan.
I think,
What do you think? You think we win? You think we beat Miami?
yeah, I think you guys do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I think we thump New England. Debo, how you feeling about it?
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I think it's gonna be a little more closer game. We're looking at going up there week 9. We're gonna be a little nippy up there in Boston or Foxborough, my bad, or wherever they play at. But hey, Drake May. A lot of people talking great things about Drake May. My brother lives up there. He stay in Boston, but I think our defense will at that point our defense could be, what I'm saying, the foundation of the team. To be honest with you, I think our defense is going to be that good. So, I know they got Stephon Diggs and Agent Stephon Diggs. Well, I think AJ Terrell can lock up, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, that we should very easily take care of them boys.
All right, fair enough. I can dig it. I can dig it. Jordan, how you feel about the Patriots?
I like New England this year, but I think Atlanta it's got a little bit more experience with that unit. I have high hopes for Drake May, but I think this is still part of their rebuilding process. I got Atlanta.
Gotcha. All right. So then, all right, my brother's back. Eric, you there? Bro, you there? Eric, you there?
Now I can't hear.
You can't hear? We can hear you.
Oh,
All right, I guess he came back. All right, so now we go to Germany,
mm-hmm.
and Debo, Scott, and I, and actually Jordan, you were there. Uh, Craig said Eric must have that text made it a day. Damn.
Damn,
Craig be taking. I'm surprised Antonio didn't take the shot first.
damn. Y'all
Okay,
been going in my man Jack Spade, man.
I went on everybody, man. That's what they do, and I'm
Yeah,
here for it.
I'm here for it. It's all to the G,
I
all
love
to the G.
I love Craig and Antonio. They just make my life fun, man. You got to laugh. All right, so
Yeah, shout out to Jay Black too, man.
shout out to Jay Black. What did do, Jay Black? Uh, I I think we beat the Colts,
Mm-hmm.
but I think this is costly because I think we will feel the affect coming back. That's just me. Um, Debo, how you feel about this matchup in Germany? First off, how do you feel about the game? Do you think we win? Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I think we'll win that game. I totally think we'll win that game. Like I said, all predicated on defense. Right now, the quarterback situation for the Colts right now is shaky as hell. No, I don't even know it's not gonna be Anthony Richardson. And who they signed? They signed
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, bro. They signed Daniel Jones, and more like he'll be a starting quarterback. But you still got Anthony Richardson out there. So you have some receivers out there who are good. Hey, AD Mitchell, the second year man out of Texas. We'll see what he can do. But that offense right there doesn't scare me at least because it's gonna be another rebuild. I think Shane Steichen, who's a coach, is he? I want to say Shane Steichen, the coach, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I think that he's over his head, and I don't think they're gonna do anything. We got him, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Jordan, thoughts? Colts?
I think the Colts are going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year. I love Steichen. I do. I want him back in Philly. I think he's great at play calling, but I don't think the Colts team is that good outside of Tyler Warren and Jonathan Taylor. So yeah, I think Atlanta wins. This might end up being a close game just because both teams are traveling, and I know it's not that huge of an hour difference, but it's routine. Like the routine's just going to be off for both teams. That's how it always is when you're going overseas. So I think it'll be close, but I think Atlanta wins.
Good deal. T. Terry says, Craig says, Jack Spade busy using his weed whacker with his custom steps tool.
Let me ask y'all a question before we move on. Isn't it not protocol, but isn't it typical that after you play an international game, you get a bye week?
That's what I thought.
They have a
Jordan?
choice. They have a choice whether to have a bye or have a home game. So that was the Falcons' choice.
So that was the Falcons' choice. I had no idea. I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, let me. Well, first, Terry T says Cardi B got Diggs on lockdown, so maybe want to have a focused wide receiver. Maybe they won't have a focused wide receiver.
Hey, Pop Douglas, I guess. I don't know shit.
Man, for some blank, blank, blank. All right. Try this again, Eric. You there, bro? Eric, you there?
I think so. Can
All
you
right.
hear me?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the volume went out, the whole thing. I think the phone overheated. I was trying to charge the phone at the same time while I was on. And I think my phone was like, nah, you got too much going on. You need to close some of this stuff.
Got you, bro. No, that makes sense. So, guys, we're at the section where we feel like Falcons are going to go into Germany and beat the Colts, but I'm going to tell you where I think this is going to get us. I think, and I don't even think it's going to get us this week against Carolina. I think we win that game. But I think the game after that, coming off going to Germany, I think that's a trap game. I think we win against Carolina because that's at home. I think we win that game. I don't think it'll be a sharp game at all. I think it might be an ugly game because we'll be getting used to our schedules again, and I just think it'll be a close scoring game. I think we win. But the week after that against New Orleans,
I feel the same way. At this point, I got the Falcons 10-0, by the way.
yeah, I
talking about
Falcons to this point at 9-1. That one being Buffalo.
Okay.
I think we win that game against Carolina, but I think we lose that game against the Saints. But Jordan, give me your thoughts. Week 11 matchup against Carolina.
I agree with you that like after that, I mean after the trip to Germany, that's where the team might feel effects the next week. That's why I switched to the Falcons winning the first Panthers matchup because I think that this is where they end up splitting, and I think this ends up being a loss. One of those games is going to be a win. One of those games is going to be a loss.
Okay, that's fair. Whether it's this one or the one against New Orleans, I do think that will be. Either way, by the time we hit week 12, I think the Falcons are 10-2. Whether that's a loss to Carolina or a loss to the Saints. So I feel like we win that game but lose to Carolina. I'm sorry, win that game. I think we beat Carolina, we lose to the Saints. Jordan, you say we lose to Carolina. I know Eric and Debo, you guys say Carolina's a win. So, Debo, going into week 12 against the Saints, and I think that's in New Orleans.
Right, yeah, it is.
Is that a win or a loss for you?
That's a win. The Saints going to be one of the worst teams in the league.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, like it. I'm to be fair, I asked Jordan. I'm going to ask you. What is it about the Saints that make you think we can lose to them?
It's just a rivalry game, and these are two bitter enemies, and they go at each other. And if there was one where the Falcons would lose, to me, it's either going to be that game against Carolina because they're just damn tired and out of sorts, or it's that game against the Saints.
Right.
That's just,
So you think Tyler Sugar or Spencer Rattler can beat the Falcons? I'm asking. No, I'm literally asking you.
Oh, shucks.
I have a feeling that a statement that I made a couple of weeks ago is going to come back up at some point, and here it is, Ravens 2000 all over again. But I'm going to say,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Look.
Do it.
He called Desmond Ritter a trap game last year, so
yo, Eric, I'm telling you, some of the hot takes this dude be saying, bro.
It almost was. Wait, hold on one sec, guys.
Are we playing horseshoes?
We barely won that game.
Are we playing horseshoes?
We barely won that game.
Are we playing horseshoes?
We barely won that game.
Did you throw a hand grenade?
Oh my God. I know.
Very
Who
old.
gives a damn about almost?
Almost
We
doesn't
looking at
count.
W's, not almost.
I get it.
You
I
don't get trophies for almost. Remember?
We almost lost. We came within a Hail Mary of losing, and it should never have
Did they
been that
win?
close.
You talking about the Raider game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, bruh.
Man, we calling the game to keep the ball out of Kurt hands and still beat the Raiders.
Anyway,
I'm listening to you, Will. I'm listening.
look,
I'm
all
totally
I'm
listening.
saying is it's possible. I'm not saying it's going to definitively happen. I'm looking at this objectively. And whenever the Falcons and Saints get together, it's a bitter rivalry. Anything
See,
can
this is why my phone cut off. My phone was getting pissed off at this shit.
Right. And I get it.
It
Hey,
literally got hot
bro, I get it. I mean, hey,
because of this shit.
the Saints Falcons are a bitter rivalry that will be till the end of time. I'm asking you, what is about the Saints, skill set wise, that makes you think we can go down there and they beat us?
Here's what I think. I think if we beat the Panthers,
Mm-hmm.
if the Saints are, say, I don't know, 2-10 or 2-9 at that point,
Sounds
Mhm.
good to me.
it's easy to look.
And that's being generous, bro. But go ahead.
It's easy to look past them at that point. It's easy to be like, "Oh, we got this." You
And the thing about T. Will, I mean, no one's heard my philosophy about this. I think the Saints going to tank all year. They might win one game. Why? Because they know the situation they're in right now. They had no quarterback. Who's the best quarterback they can draft in 2026? Hometown kid, Arch Manning.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to take the fuck out this next season.
Jordan, how you feel about that? You think they tank?
Well, I think Arch stays another year because that's what all the Mannings did. I mean, I think that's what the Saints try and do, but I think this is the wrong year to tank for a quarterback.
Yeah, T. Terry even said it. My bad. I'm sorry about that, Jordan. But even I'm looking at T. Terry said it too.
I mean, I like the quarterback class next year. I mean, Drew Aller's coming out. I want to see some improvement out of him at Penn State. But
Right.
Next year's QB class looks great. So, like, I'm okay with just throwing the season away.
Okay.
All right. So going into the Jets, I got the
So hold on.
my bad.
So again, T. Will, you got a Falcons losing to the Saints.
Either the Saints or the Panthers. Yeah. Just because I feel like human nature is going to cause you to look forward to the Jets, who suck.
Are you drinking?
I'm not.
I told him, man, that hat on too tight, bro.
Oh my god. Well, look, it's my opinion. Okay. We're
Hey,
still
just
but,
hey,
but,
you can
but it
really,
sounds like a opinion of an alcoholic or something.
God. Oh my god. This guy. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Hey, lock it in. Hey, lock it in. The Falcons per T. Will, the Falcons will lose the Saints week 12. Lock it in.
Nothing is
Lock
definitive
it in.
about it.
Lock
These
it in. That's definitive.
These are
You
predictions.
call it a trap game, bro. The trap game is going to be week 12 when they go down to the Falcons to the Saints. You call it a trap game.
It is a trap game because the Saints are probably not going to be good this year. No
It's
disrespect.
still not a trap game playing the Saints.
Okay. All right. Look, I got 10-2 either way. I think the Falcons go into New York, smack the Jets.
You know what Craig said?
You said what?
Hey, man, your sugar dropping, bro.
Stop it. King Richie says, fellas, what's good?
What's good, King Richie?
What's good?
What's good with you, boy?
Craig says T-Will sugar is dropping, or he is thinking about a drive-through if he thinks we lose to them.
Something.
I hope we don't. I'm just saying it's possible. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
All right. New York, that's a victory. All right. That's a victory.
Right. I totally agree with that, bro.
And I know Eric agrees. Jordan, New York, how you feel about it?
Well, I do want to say the Saints. I think Atlanta wins against the Saints.
Thank you. Even Jordan said we're going to win. Jordan got us losing to every team that put on a motherfucking head. Jordan said we're going to win. And you still want to stand on that shit.
I said it's possible. Jesus, man. I said it's possible. I didn't say anything definitive. All right, I just said it's possible. Either way, by the time we get to Seattle, we're 12-2. Wait,
No, we're undefeated.
we're 11-2. My bad. We're
We
11.
undefeated.
We're
We're
undefeated.
11
We
and 2.
undefeated.
I,
Per
I,
my metrics, I can't. We're undefeated right now.
I, oh God, it's spreading. Okay, so then Seattle comes in, and I think this is a get back game for the Falcons, and I think we win it. I do.
Mhm.
I think we win it.
So
Um,
so so you think we gonna lose to the Saints, and do you think the Saints are a better team than Seattle?
I don't. I don't. But it's when
I'll be back.
oh my God,
No,
all things go out the window.
he walked off stage, bro. He just walked off stage.
I would love for the Saints to have Seattle's roster right now. Outside of Sam Darnold, I would much rather have our current quarterback situation.
He said.
Boy, so why would you say outside Sam Darnold?
Because I want to tank for a better quarterback.
Well, of course you do. Yeah, okay. I get it. Okay. I was like, they would make you better. Sam Darnold, he would make you exponentially better. But I get it. I'm on board now. I got you.
Like with Tyler Shuck,
Give me something to drink too.
he doesn't like we don't really know his possibilities yet, so it's sort of like a really big question mark. With Darnold, you kind of know what you're going to get. With Rattler, there's still some questions. I'd rather have the question marks
So questions.
and tank than know exactly
Rattler
what
didn't know the playbook.
Yeah, and I think Rattler will finally have an offseason to learn from a much better offensive coordinator this time around.
Let me say something right quick before we move on. The Saints had a great hire in Kellen Moore, and I think Kellen Moore did an unbelievable job with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to suck for him. If there's any head coach I'm scared of moving forward, not this year, but in the future, if he stays, will be Kellen Moore and what he did with the offense with the Eagles, and he could possibly do with those Saints. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I hate Kellen Moore.
Damn, bro.
I didn't want the Eagles to hire him, and I still think the offense could have been better because Kellen Moore turned the Eagles into a pass-first offense, and Saquon ran for 2,000 yards. If we were having Saquon run on first and second down, he would have probably gone for 2,200. So I didn't like his. I don't like his philosophy, I guess. But
he got you up to the Super Bowl and Super Bowl victory, man.
Which, yeah, because I think he was a lot better than what we had the prior year.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But
so, yeah, I think we all agree that we beat the Seahawks.
do we?
Do we agree?
Do we?
Do we? I don't know.
We? I think we skipped over the Jets too. I feel like everybody's missing the fact that the Jets were still a really good defense. I mean, they still got Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner. They still got a lot of great young pieces.
I hear what you're saying. Sauce Gardner was not that dude last year.
Last year he was a bad year. I will say that. But you got Aaron Glenn. I think Aaron Glenn brings a completely different mentality. I don't think scheme-wise he's all that great compared to Saleh, but I think just mentality-wise, he's able to like push guys like Sauce, guys like Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, try and push them to be better players. So I like the Jets roster. Like I think there's a lot of potential there. I mean, this team could be like a 6-win team and like knock off like a 12-win team here and there, and then go and lose to a 1-2-win team the next week. So they're one of those like weird teams this year. I don't know. Like I think Atlanta wins this game, but don't look forward to the next week. Don't just skip the Jets.
Yeah, I think we're gonna kick the Jets' ass. I think we're gonna kick the ass.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Hey, I respect what you said, Jordan. I think we'll whoop their ass, bro.
I think we're gonna be kicked the you know what out of the Jets, and I think we're gonna beat Seattle because we want some get back from last year. And I think obviously Debo and Eric agree with me. Now, we're coming up on week. What is this?
15.
Week 15.
Week 15, yeah.
Break out the broom.
I'm gonna
I got the Bruins, bro.
say we beat the Bucks. I'm gonna say we beat the Bucks. Just because, yeah, they won the division last year. I know we were pissed about it. We're gonna have our own opportunity to get some get back, and I think we sweep them. I do. I think we sweep them. I do. I think we sweep them. So yeah, I think we beat the Bucks. Eric, I know you agree. Debo, how you feeling about this?
It'll be another win against the Buccaneers because at that point, we all know that Baker Mayfield can't get out of his own way, and by then he's going to be beat up because he tries to do everything on his own. And so, I think by the time we get him down, I know it's in a away game. That doesn't scare us in the least. We beat him last year. We swept him last year. We can do it again this year. Give me the Falcons, bro.
I think it's going to be a tough game because they got Baker. I think they got Baker another weapon. Did they not? Did the
Yeah, Emeka Mbuka from Ohio State.
they got him another weapon?
So good point. I get it. But what do we get? We got, you know what I'm saying, Xavier Watts back there now, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got Bowman back there now. We got two Thundercats back there who do their thing too.
Yeah, we did. I know Jordan's going to say this is a loss, but Jordan, your thoughts?
Of course he is.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I think you guys split with Tampa this year. I think the first game is a win. I think this one's a loss. I'm just going with the home teams at this point. I mean, it's very possible that both teams go on the road and end up winning both their games, but I think this will be a loss.
Jordan is like the Antichrist.
Hell no.
Yeah, I am not going to let you talk about my friend like that. I'm not going to let you do it, Fred Parker. No, sir. No, sir. Even though he is a fan of the enemy, I'm not going to let you do that. I think we go into Arizona and kick the shit out of the Cardinals. I don't even think it's close. Eric, I know how you feel about it. Debo, you there or you had to step away? You probably had to step away. All right, Jordan, how you feel about this matchup at the Cardinals?
At the Cardinals, I think this is a win. I'm not that high on I feel like every year I have a lot of people that are really high on Arizona, and they're really high on Kyler Murray. But Kyler Murray's like one of the most average quarterbacks in the whole league. He's super talented athletically. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about him from a quarterback standpoint. He's just super average. He'll never put you over the hump, but he'll never make you terrible. He's just gonna put you average. I mean, the Cardinals signed Josh Sweat, which doesn't scare me. I don't think Josh Sweat had a good year until the Super Bowl. So yeah, I think Atlanta handles Arizona.
Fair enough. Debo, how you feel about this? Wait, did you answer how you felt about the Bucks, Debo?
Yeah, so, bro, you ain't paying attention to your own show. You ain't paying attention to your own show, bro.
I'm old, man. I'm old. Give me a break. All right, so I think we all agree Falcons are going to beat the Cardinals. Now we're
I told we're gonna go out there and beat them.
Yeah. All right. So now we're on week 17.
And just going back to Jordan's point, I don't think there's nothing elite about Kyler Murray at all.
Agreed.
There's nothing about him. He's shown flashes, but he's shown more discrepancies than anything.
Agreed.
Hell of an athlete, but no, I think we got him.
Agreed 100%. All right. Now I'm getting ready to piss some folks off. I think week 17 is a loss against the Rams. Not that we couldn't beat them in the playoffs. I just feel like this is one that's going to get us. So at this point, I have us at 13-3. Eric, I know you think that's a win. Debo, how you feel about this matchup? Week 17, Rams coming into the A. How you feeling about it?
Let me ask you a question. Because at this point, as Eric knows, we all know. Right now, I got them at 15-0. Y'all keeping track?
Yeah.
All right. As long as I'm keeping track. At this point, we've won the division. We're going to agree. Just by my standard.
Right.
Right? Okay. is there at this point? Is there any reason why we should play starters?
Maybe the first half, maybe the first, at least the first quarter, but after that, no.
Okay, I have this right here as a loss. The only reason being is because I think by this point we had a division wrapped up. We're 15-0. We're getting close to, you know what I'm saying? And I understand perfection is everything. I get it. But at the same time, the Patriots, they came into the Super Bowl undefeated. They lost to the Giants back in '08 or whatever year it was. I'm sorry. '07, I think it was. But if they play the starters, then yeah, we win. If they don't, we lose. We're 15-0. I had them going 15-0 right now. I have 15-0. But at this point, we clinched the division. The ultimate goal is to get a championship here to Atlanta. This will be the one game that we lose against the Rams. And Sean McVay, with that offense and his scheme and everything, look, there's no reason for anybody else to get beat up out there. I think this might be a loss right here.
We're gonna beat the Rams with the backups because Kirk gonna be in that bitch.
Oh, so Kirk gonna be hey, whoa. Hey, hold on, E. So you talking about Kirk? He gonna go slang that thing, goddamn.
Kirk's gonna light their ass up.
Yeah, you would think Kirk gonna be like 555 touchdowns.
The Kirkwood Cuzzo.
Hey, you might be right, man. Kirk will get motherfucker sling that thing, goddamn. He might be going to slang that damn thing.
Walk in the trap and take over the trap.
What's in that cup?
Return the Turk.
What's in that cup?
Bruh, I ain't gonna say nothing to that. Man, Kurt, he got all that anger in him. He gonna go in there and sling that damn rock. 4 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns to Kavero Hodge and shit. Man, he gonna got that sling that thing, boy.
Oh my goodness! All right, Jordan.
What's going on?
Got.
At this point, I got the Falcons at 8-7. I'm gonna say this is a loss to the Rams. I just think the Rams every year. Even when they're injured, they just always find a way to sneak into the playoffs or have a great run at the end of the season. I got the Rams.
All right, and then week 18, I think we thumped the Saints, which would officially make us 14-3, not 13-4. But I think we win that game. I know, Eric, how you feel, Debo.
Yeah, we got him, bro. Like I said, we end this season 16-1.
All right, Jordan, how you feeling about this last matchup?
Hey, did you notice how even with the starters the starters out, Debo still say we're gonna beat the Saints?
They're that bad, bro.
Now let's go back. Let's go back to what week was that?
Oh my God.
When we got starters in. So we got people saying that we can beat them with the backups in. But back here, and what was that, week 11 or 12?
Yeah.
Of what?
Week 12, when you sip that cup.
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's all to the G. Hey, cheers. Hey, cheers. Cheers.
I'm not thinking about Eric. Whatever. All right.
Cheers. It's all, cheers, my dude. Hey, cheers. Hey, one time, pull up. You already know the deal is, man. Shoot.
I'm trying to catch up because I need to get back to week 11 or week 12.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. Jordan, what you got this last game? Except week 8.
Well, I think the Falcons are going to be fighting for a wild card or the division at this point, and I think the Saints are just going to be trying to lock up one of the first couple picks. So I have Atlanta winning. Like I said, I could see Atlanta sweeping either the Saints or Panthers and splitting the other. So it's very possible the Saints split at some point with Atlanta, and Carolina is who Atlanta sweeps. But I got this. I have the Saints losing this one, so I have the Atlanta going 9-8.
Okay.
What's
your all right? So you guys going 9-8 this year, right?
Yeah.
Jordan. Okay. Who we losing to again?
I have you losing to Tampa once.
Okay.
Minnesota, Washington, Buffalo, San Fran, Carolina. I said split. What was it? Seattle and Tampa. Or no, wait. Who did I? Seattle and Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's just a prediction, bro. I mean, come on, it's a prediction.
No, I mean, because like whenever because you gotta realize the past couple of seasons we've gone. What was it? 7-10, 7-10. Last year we went. What we go last year? 8-9, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And essentially, Jordan saying what from Jordan just said, we're going 9-8. So what Jordan is saying, what he's predicting is that no matter all the change that we made, particularly with defense, bringing in Nate Ollie, bringing in Albrecht, these Thundercats that we drafted is going to generate just and Michael Penix Jr. And that's another thing. Well, Michael Penix Jr. as our starting quarterback full time, and not Kirko Pinocchio, not him. All right, with that new team that we have, with everything that we just did per Jordan, everything that we did this year with the acquisitions on defense, Leonard Floyd, all that stuff. He's saying that everything we did is only going to generate us one more win. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree with that?
I don't know. No, do I agree that it's going to happen? No, but that's his opinion. He's got the right.
Yeah. Okay.
Feel, you know what I mean? I mean,
I think Jordan's trying to make me smoke.
Light up, hey, bro, light up, bro. Just light up.
Don't do it on camera. Hey, whatever, man. It's a fun exercise. It's a fun exercise. This is great. All right, guys. So let's shift gears a little bit.
Oh, go Bryce, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
They are at 500. Thank God. I'm a little excited about that. Jordan, your team's the Phillies, right? Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yep. All right. Look how much pride he said that with. I think this thing is going to come down to the Braves, the Mets, and the Phillies. I don't think the Braves are done. Spencer Strider, I think he's coming back for his next start. And Acuna should be back within the next couple of weeks. So it gets interesting. My question to you guys is when Acuna comes back, who's going to the bench? Because Eli's been playing pretty good. Verdugo's been all right. But if I got my choice right now, it's Eli. Who do you guys think is going to the bench?
So pretty much an odd man out, right?
Yeah, who's the odd man out? Well, I think Stuart Fairchild is probably going to go.
Well, yeah, he's utility, so I'm not worried about him.
He's going to go, but I'm saying as far as going to the bench,
right?
Who's going to go between Eli and Verdugo?
I'm putting Nick. I'm putting Eli at short, and I'm taking Nick Allen out.
You put no. Nick Allen has been flawless at short. If anything, and I'm glad you bring that up. I might put Eli in for Ozzy. I might.
For Ozzy, okay.
I know I'm going to get some grief. I know I am. But honestly, I feel like, and guys, again, look. This isn't written in stone, but I feel like Ozzy's slipping a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can counter that by saying, what bat would you want in the lineup moving forward? Would you want Ozzy or would you want Nick Allen?
I'd keep Nick Allen because of his defense. Nick Allen. So here's what Nick Allen does. Nick Allen doesn't strike out that much. He makes.
He didn't even hear. He didn't even hear your question. This is the liquor.
I would rather Nick Allen. Nick, look, at shortstop, you got to have defense, right? You got to have.
I'm talking about the bat.
I get it, but Nick Allen hits about 250. His defense is spectacular. So I'm not taking Nick Allen out for anybody.
You won't keep Nick Allen in no matter what?
Let me tell you something. 3 positions you got to have great defense. That's catcher, shortstop, and center field. You can't substitute that, right?
Okay.
So
all right.
I'm not taking Nick Allen out for anybody.
All right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine, bro. You good. I'm saying, what bat would you want to line up? Nick Allen or Ozzy Albies? Defense aside, we ain't talking about defense. We're talking about offense.
So what's Ozzy hitting?
He ain't doing so good lately. I mean, I'll totally admit that. He's in two.
Ozzy,
He's not hitting. But my only thing is this: we need to generate runs. The main run generator right now is not Nick Allen. Eli White, he's been sitting here knocking things all over the place. He had another triple today. Well, not today. Did he have a triple today? He's been all over the damn place. He's doing more with the bat than Nick Allen. Ozzy Albies is going through a slump right now. I get it. I totally get it. But the more reliable bat right now would be Ozzy Albies. And Verdugo, going back to your original question, I would keep him in. Keep. I would want Verdugo, Ozzy Albies, Eli White in there. I take Nick Allen out of that lineup. We need run producers. But like I said, it's open for discussion, bro.
that's an interesting take. Give me 1 sec.
What y'all think?
Terry also believes if we lose like 2-0, we need it's the pitching.
Oh my
It's
God.
Oh wow, damn! What the
Why?
hell?
I
For
just want
sure.
to know why. That's
Yeah,
all I want to know, Eric. Why? Why you
yeah.
gotta give me grief? That's all I want to know. Just why? Because it's
I mean, and like I said, the conversation is open for the chat too. And my trip, I get it. Yo, Nick Allen's offense is, you know what I'm saying, all that. But you can't. I would rather keep Eli White, Ozzy, Verdugo, Acuna in that, and I'd rather keep them in as far as rotation is concerned. That's all I'm saying.
all right. So let's do a stare and compare, okay? Because sometimes you just gotta do it. All right. Let's do a stare and compare. Do entire screen.
Jay Black just said something.
What did he say? Debo, you better enjoy the night because T. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and bro, T. Terry said it. Ozzy's gonna be okay when Acuna comes back.
Bro,
You don't. You don't. You can't. We can't bench Acuna. We can't bench Ozzy, bro.
he's
You
hitting
can't.
17. Nick
Right.
Allen's hitting 260, and Nick Allen's defense is outstanding.
You keep talking about defense, dude. I'm asking
Oh,
about. I get it. I get it. I get. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question
all right.
about you guys. I keep asking about the which bat that you want in the lineup. You keep talking about defense. You don't think Eli White can do the same thing at short?
No, absolutely not. I don't think
Okay.
anybody else on the Braves team can do the same in
No,
short.
I mean, no, not to your point. I totally get it because I mean, Nick Allen doing some awesome things, so much so that our senior can't play. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get it. But it's this conversation to be had though. You can't take Eli White out, and you can't take Verdugo out. You asked a little bit ago which one's going to be sit down. You can't take neither one out of lineup right now. Jordan, what say you?
I I actually agree with you. I don't think you should take out Ozzy Albies. I just don't. I don't think that makes any sense. Um, I would I would probably take out Nick Allen. Now, all right, the Phillies kind of do the same thing at center field. Like
Mm-hmm.
of the whole team, center field's the worst position, and
Mm-hmm.
Johan Rojas is playing center field all the time, and that's because his defense. He's amazing defensively. I mean, he's one of the best like up and coming defensive center fielders in the whole MLB. The issue is he sucks batting, but the only reason he keeps on playing is because he's so good on defense.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's possible the Braves just go in a completely different way and focus more on defense instead of just who's doing better at batting in general.
I hear you, and I hear you, Jordan. I hear you, T. Will. I'm
So
just worried about this run production that's not happening.
and that's fair. And look, if this were 2021, 2023 Ozzy, it's no question. But I really am starting to wonder if Ozzy is losing it, right? Because, like, okay, let's look at today's game. Struck out twice, no big deal. Nick Allen didn't strike out. Nick Allen had 2 hits. Ozzy had 1, right? So Nick Allen, the one thing about Nick Allen, the difference between he and Ozzy, Nick Allen has no power. I will give you that. But Nick Allen is going to put the ball in play. Even today, runner on third, Ozzy strikes out, right? Who was it that came up behind Ozzy? Was it Eli? I think it was Eli. Eli picked up Ozzy and got an RBI. They had a runner on third. But it's stuff like that. And I'm not saying that you definitively have to take out Ozzy, right? I mean, because look I don't think the Braves will take out Ozzy, and I don't think they'll take out Nick Allen. I think what they'll do is they'll probably rotate between Verdugo and Eli White. I think more than likely that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, that's
what keep Nick Allen there full time.
Yes, because look, again, up the middle, you got to have defense. Okay. You got to have defense. I get scoring runs, and that's what Ronald's for, right? So when Ronnie comes back, that should jumpstart this offense, right? We got some guys going. Maybe you keep Verdugo in there. Maybe you put Eli in there. I don't know. Eli's having a remarkable season, and I will give you this: both Eli and Nick Allen are playing way above. What's funny? Are you wearing a necklace? Is that your life? Why, Craig? Why? I just want to know why, Craig. Why?
Oh shit! Hey, but my bad. Back to your point, T. Will. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. In all seriousness.
Hey, Craig, man. Hey, bro. Hey, you A1 in my book, dog.
Oh, wait a minute, Steve-O. What happened to solidarity? Goddamn.
Hey, that was last week. Take your head off then. That was hey, last week we were solidarity with your head off. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Now I'm back on board with you, dog. Hey, here come the jokes, dog. Here come the jokes.
Oh wow. Why, Craig? I just want to know why. All right. So anyway, no, but seriously, Nick Allen and Eli White are both playing way above their baseball.
No, absolutely. Right? Yeah,
so
for sure.
You know what I mean? I get it, but if it's anybody you cannot take out right now, it's Nick Allen for a couple of reasons. Number one, the guy puts the ball in play, right? So when it's a situation like maybe you need to move a runner over, he's going to do that. Who let the chocolate wafers out? You did this. You did this.
Man, they don't put a gun in your head to put that tight ass hat on.
Now it's on me. Oh my God. All right.
Hey. Hey, bro. Hey, Craig. Hey, Craig. Hey, I'm on my T Will right now. Solidarity, bro.
Hold on. One beat, one sound. What? One beat, one sound. All right. So no. Look, I don't think you can take Nick Allen out right now.
Okay.
Seriously, I think before, was it yesterday's game, he had made no errors. Right?
And the only reason, like I said, right now we're talking about two different things, bro. And the only reason I keep referring to the offense, you keep talking about defense, and I get it, and I totally get it. Right now, our defense is fine, but like I said, you look at. Say what, bro?
I told you before this conversation started, we could lose by 2, and Terry will blame the pitcher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can remember one game the Braves did that was offensively sound. That was that 10-0 game early in the season against the Marlins.
Yeah.
Since then, it's like, bro, we need runs. The pitch is fine. The defense is fine. We need fucking runs.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. So you rather take Verdugo out? Now lately, basketball games, he's been etchy. He's been itching.
Everyone's bad.
Well, and to be honest with y'all, let's talk about this. We got to ask ourselves this question: should Drake Baldwin be the full-time catcher?
That's a good question.
That's the question.
That, yeah,
That's the question.
good.
Mm.
Ooh. That's a good question, sir. And you know what? I mean, the only thing about Sean Murphy has a better arm. But quite candidly, Drake Baldwin has been killing it. At
Right.
I'm almost at the point. Do we entertain maybe Drake Baldwin in left field? I know.
No, that you said it earlier today. I was like, no, there's no way. For what? He has no skill set in left field. For what?
Just saying. You know,
You would put somebody who's never played a position in left field just because he's an athlete?
It's kind of like dropping Judon in the coverage.
Yeah, how that go? Exactly. Drop Judon in flat.
Why, Eric? Why? I just want to know why.
That perfect analogy. Perfect. No. Perfect analogy. Perfect analogy. Let's drop Judon in flat. He's fast. Let's just drop him in flat.
Jeez.
Fuck pass rusher. Drop him in flat. Cover running back coming out of the backfield.
They could be working with him in the background. You don't know. You're talking about getting more offense, right? To me,
Correct.
Your best offensive unit is Ronald Acuna and Drake Baldwin being in the same lineup along with Sean Murphy. I would like to see that, which means you probably have to send down Stewart whatever and bring up a third catcher. But I would love it. Because let me tell you something, Drake Baldwin is a complete hitter. He's going to give you a complete bat. He's a lefty. Ronald's a righty. Sean has a better arm. Okay, but I think that would make the Braves a more complete team. It's just my opinion. It doesn't make it right.
No, I get it, bro. The only discrepancy with that is you're asking two your catchers to play every game,
which is why you bring up a third one. So you send down Stewart. What is it? Stuart Fairchild. Stewart not gonna be here when Ronnie gets back. That's what his name is. Oh, come on, guys. That was from Office Space. That was fun. Anyway, whatever. You bring up a third catcher. That was funny. It was funny. Somebody has to.
Yeah, that's why everybody laughs, right?
Oh my God! You guys haven't seen Office Space. Are you serious right now?
Never, bro. I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm being dead ass serious. No clue. No earthly idea what you're talking about.
The flare. You got. Oh my God! You guys. I know somebody has seen Office Space. I know somebody in this.
I'm looking at the chat right now. Ain't nobody saying nothing, bro.
Oh my God. Oh man. Whatever. What up, A1?
Does anybody have a one of them? Y'all got keyboards that make sounds and stuff?
Oh, well, one of the panels there.
Yeah,
I do not. Whatever.
We need to add Jack on here for you.
But no, for real. I mean, Fairchild's gonna be gone. But answer your question, T. Will. I'll be totally against. You know what I'm saying? Baldwin going out there. He's an athlete. Yes, I get it. He's more sound as being a catcher. That's a natural position. No reason to put him out there in left field. None.
It's just a thought. All right, so give me what you think our lineup should be when Ronnie gets back. What up, Big Low? Big Low.
What in the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
What in the world, Bo?
What up, Chris? What's going on? All right, so yeah, Eric, that's for you, and Jordan as well. Give me your thoughts when Ronnie comes back. What do you guys think our lineup should be?
Just put a bunch of catchers out there. Fuck it.
Oh,
I mean, you know.
I don't even know why I asked this guy. He's not a good kid. That's what he does. He just got to do it.
We gonna create Arthur Smith's Braves.
Oh my God.
Go sign a bunch of goddamn tight ends.
Why? I just want to know why, Eric. That's all I want to know.
Well, it goes back to your question, T. Will. Who do we take out of the lineup? Instead of saying who's going to be in there, who we got to take somebody. There's going to be an odd person out. And Stuart Fairchild, we know he's gone. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be gone. Speaking of gone, Bryce Elder got sent down today.
Did he really?
Right.
Wow.
So that's that's like I said. So that lets us know Spencer Strider is on his way back. for more than likely for the national series. But as far as like the actual lineup right now, once Acuna comes, who's going to be an odd man out? It goes back to our conversation a little bit ago. You want to keep Nick Allen in. That means Verdugo or Eli White's going to be out.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to have to be that way. So you're saying throw in Eli.
No, they just gonna be in rotation.
Yeah, I think Verdugo and Eli will be in rotation. I do.
Man, that makes. I mean, yeah. Well, I want to say that'll work. You know what I'm saying, But Eli smashing balls out. I ain't talking about he's playing small ball, triples, doubles, all that. And Verdugo's not doing that. Nick Allen's not doing that. So I think you keep Verdugo and Eli White in on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But bro, by no means am I an MLB aficionado. I'm just a fan. I'm just going by what the team is presenting every single fucking day, and I'm getting tired of them on producing like 3 or 4 runs.
You got a right to feel however you want to feel, Debo. And look here, bro. You my man, 30 grand and all. So you got a right to feel how you want to feel. It's fine.
All right.
It's not far fetched. It's not as crazy as like somebody saying that the Saints would beat us in
week 12. Yeah, week 12, right? Yeah. Our trap game, right? T. Will.
Here we go. Whatever. That was the last segment.
Yeah, our trap game.
Forward.
That's gonna be a track. No. Everybody listen to hey from my ATL One Sports. What? I probably put that up. But
we're on the Braves now.
Week 12.
Solidarity. What happened to solidarity, Debo? God damn it! What happened?
You're right. You got your hat off. Solidarity. You got your hat on.
Solidarity with the Falcons.
Somebody cut his mic off. Somebody cut his mic off.
Just don't block him. Hey, T-Will, can we get an update on Blockgate?
Oh my God! I tried to unblock Carrie on YouTube last night.
She's still blocked.
Carrie?
Yeah.
I didn't.
He block Carrie for like forever. It's like there's no coming back. He blocked her, bro.
Blocked Carrie.
She says so. He got pissed off. He blocked the hell out of her, bro.
She did not say that. Why are you doing that? That is not what happened. And you know that's not what happened. Why are you guys trying to give a hard time? It's not what happened. So we had this idiot in the chat who was right above Carrie, and I'm trying to block.
Don't call Carrie an idiot.
I did not. Oh my God,
bro. Hey man, put your hat back on, bro.
Oh wow.
It's a good thing she can't see this.
Debo's ashamed of me now.
That's so rude.
Put your hat back on. There you go, bro. There you go. We'll try again tomorrow, bro. There you go.
If you're out there, Carrie, I love you. I would never call you an idiot.
You can't hear this because
she blocked, bro. She can't see this shit. She blocked.
Hey, what exactly do you think the block does?
See, and then he do that sinister laugh. Hey, Ian, Jordan, he laughing about. He's sinister about it, dog.
Yeah,
sinister laughing about it.
He thought the block. He thought he was playing football. He thought the block was clearing the way for her.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he thought he was like left guard on a he thought he was left guard on a trap play, nigga. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not what
Hey
happened.
man, shout to Carrie, dog. Maybe one of these days, man, she'll be back, dog. Hopefully so.
Yeah.
See the show on Twitter.
Carrie, if you listening.
Oh my God.
Hey, we got you. If you listen, Carrie, we got you. We got you.
We got you.
We care. We care. We care. That's what's up, Joe. Yeah, exactly. We care.
We care.
Hey,
you do know. Hey, T-Way, you do. I'm gonna cut this up and put it on Facebook, right?
I know, because that's what you do, right? Solid goddamn darity. That is what you do. I get it. I understand.
You put your hat back on. Ain't no solidarity. You put your hat back on.
You told me to put my hat back on. What are you doing? What are you saying? Anyway, guys? Where are we in the show? All right, so
We're putting Ronald Acuna Jr. at catcher.
uh,
Tell you, man. Hell, hey, we put Drake Baldwin in left field, but hey, man, put a clear catcher for sure.
that was not the context in which I said it. You know that. You know that. Obviously, Ronald is Ronald is not going to play catcher, obviously. But
somebody has to get. Listen, somebody.
Fuck it.
When Acuna comes back, somebody has to be omitted from the lineup. That's the question. That's a question. I mean, that's overall. It's inevitable.
All right.
So what do you do?
Let's go to the Philly guy. Jordan, what would you do if you're the manager of the Braves?
I would. Let's see. I mean, if your defense is doing fine and you need to get bats, I would just. I would try and remove your weakest link defensively, and just shift some guys around. I mean, that's really what I would look at. I mean, I don't know I don't follow the Braves like every day. I mean, I'm only Phillies, but that's probably what I would end up doing.
Okay. If it's me, I think you got to split Verdugo and Eli. Eric, give me your thoughts on if you're the manager, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I already gave you that.
Oh, stop it!
Let's pray for Kerry.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, all right, Eric. If you're the manager of the Braves, what are you doing here? Who's out? Who's in? Give me your thoughts.
I put Kerry back in.
Oh,
that ain't happening, bro. Hey, it's a wrap. Them that's over, bro.
Oh my god! To those of you in the chat, I apologize. I don't know what the hell when this show took a left. I feel like these guys had a meeting or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
It was when the Saints were a trap game.
Yeah, that point exactly, Jordan. Yeah. When he says the Saints were a trap game, we're gonna lose the Saints.
Unbelievable. Says the Saints guy. The Saints. Oh my God, Jesus.
3 wins, baby.
If that.
I feel like this is Bizarro world. I feel like I woke up as Bizarro right now. I have no idea what happened. Whatever.
All good, man. All good.
Bizarro is the opposite of Superman. For those of you who don't read DC. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. Just freaking hilarious.
Well, thank you.
All right, so. All right, so Ronald Acuna is returning. Ronald apologized the other day for his comments regarding Snit's administering of justice when it comes to guys not running out stuff. And it seemed to be genuine. Any thoughts on this? Should he have apologized?
Yeah, because he shouldn't have came out and said it in the first place. He should have called Snit and been like, "What the fuck, man? How you come say something to me, but you ain't say nothing to him?" But it never should have been out for us to hear.
I'm a firm believer things should stay inside walls, bro.
So, right.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Jordan, thoughts?
Yeah, don't put that out to the public. Should have just been between the people in the locker room.
Cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. Spencer Strider returns soon. Guys, I don't know that I would have sent down Elvis.
Why look he got a thong on?
That's not a thong. Hey, what the hell is that?
What the fuck is that?
Eric, you got younger eyes. Are you seeing? I can't see what that is.
I mean, I'm looking at you looking at a computer. I'm looking at a phone.
Fair point. Jordan, you got the youngest.
And you got on glasses. What the fuck are the glasses for?
I'm 50. You know what? I'm gonna wait 8 years, Eric, until you turn 55, right? And then we'll have the same conversation. Which, by the way, you look damn good for 47.
If
Hey,
if
for sure.
but aren't isn't that the point of the glasses? Because you're that old, the glasses are supposed to be correcting the shit. What are the glasses doing?
Clearly, nothing in this example. Okay, whatever. Shame on you for pointing that out.
Look at that phone going.
I can't
I
see.
think it's something behind them.
I think it is something behind it.
Okay, all right.
I think
Dude's
it is.
got an 1800s mustache and a thong on.
Or Man Strider, goddamn. Bring him back. That's right.
I think if there was a modern day release of Tombstone, Spencer Strider would play Doc Holliday.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's something behind them.
Ain't he the guy who killed Abe Lincoln?
No, stop it. That's Miles Davis. That is not.
You know what was his name? Booth. What's his name? Booth. Booth or something. I don't care.
John Wilkes.
John. Yeah, John Wilkes Booth. Yeah, John Wilkes Booth.
Wait, it wasn't Wilkes Booth?
That's what I said. John Wilkes Booth. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Carrie says, wait, Craig says G-string Strider. Carrie
You
says,
say, hey man, Carrie. Yeah, Craig sees it.
Carrie says,
Hey, Carrie, stay strong. Stay strong.
Be careful what you say, kid. He might block you.
Yeah, yeah. Carrie, stay strong. We got you. Yeah, you stay strong. Hey, hey, Carrie. You might be buried, but you're not. But hey, you might be buried, but you're still alive. We got you. All right. All right. We gonna come get you. We gonna come get you, Carrie.
well, you know what?
We gonna come get you, Carrie.
Why don't you guys wear a T-shirt that says "Free Carrie" for the next show?
Free Carrie, goddamn.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Hashtag free Carrie. Cause T-Will blocked her. Accidentally blocked her.
I did not mean to block her. Oh my god.
Free Carrie, yeah. We'll never see Carrie again, bro. That's fucked up.
Stop it. Stop
You
it.
stop it. You stop blocking motherfuckers.
I didn't mean to block her. I was trying to block the guy above her. I did not mean to block her. I love
She's not unblocked.
You know.
He has to get on Twitter. X. You see the X in the corner? Is that because she's blocked?
Yeah, because she had going, yeah. She had going X, you know what I'm saying? And it like it is what it is, bro. Hey, T Will, hey, you won't gotta sleep at night with this shit. It's all good.
I cannot believe you guys. I cannot believe you guys. Jesus Christ. Greg says, Carrie, let's get a super chat. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. NFL's going to the 18-game schedule. If not this year, it's coming pretty soon. But there also seems to be a focus on globally expanding the game. Do you guys? Let me ask you a question. And Jordan, I'll start with you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the NFL is trying to pursue franchises in different countries, or do you think they are trying to establish markets for existing teams in global markets? Like, for example, I know the Falcons and I think the Panthers have licensing in Germany. You have some others that have licensing in Brazil. Like, do you think that's what's going on? Are they trying to expand the markets of existing teams, or are they trying to lay the groundwork for teams all over the world? Give me your thoughts on that.
There's so many ways that this could go. News that flew under the radar. Last week, the Saints partnered with the European Football League. I don't remember what the league's called. It's like the Football League of Europe or something like that, with the Paris Musketeers. So that league already partnered with the NFL to get the rights to like NFL Europe teams that played back in the 90s, early 2000s. So they have names that are very familiar to people who watched it back then. So it's very possible that the NFL looks at that league as like a minor league. It's also possible, like you're saying, like we could see expansion and see an expansion team. I know Roger Goodell's been very open about this, saying he'd ideally like to have a division of all like world teams. So I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. I think we're like 20 years away from that. I mean, in my opinion, to solve everything, we should have the first week of the season, all 32 teams playing 16 matchups across the whole world. And then after that, everybody gets a bye after week 1, and then you go back to a normal schedule. Solves everything. You get to play your international games. You play in international markets. Everybody gets to see teams play in like Australia, Japan, London, Germany, Brazil. You can watch all of that in 1 week, just an international week. And it's so early in the season that it's not going to be a deciding factor later on in the road. You're not going to be in week 8 and having jet lag going and playing like Carolina or Los Angeles. You're not going to have any of that. That's how I would solve it. But I mean, I think there's a lot of issues when it comes to the international markets, and I think there are better ways of doing it than the way the NFL is doing it now. I am all for expanding, but I don't think we have the technology right now. I don't think we have enough resources to be doing this right now. In terms of a 18-game schedule, I've been the biggest hater of a 17-game schedule because I just think it's stupid. I don't like an odd number of games. I think it's dumb. I liked when it was 16 because then it was an even amount. You got the division games. You got playing one division in like every 3 years or something like that, 4 years. It was really well balanced. I mean, I prefer an 18-game schedule and then throw in a second bye. I think that would simplify everything.
Agreed. Debo, how you feel about it?
I hear what you're saying, Jordan, but that first idea that you said about making all 32 teams play internationally, I get it. I totally get it. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Detroit Lions, Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Houston Texans, Arizona Cardinals. Where am I going with this? They're from here. They're from America.
Oh yeah.
And
I agree.
And for them, and the NFL said we're going to take your team and say, "Damn y'all, we're not going to play any games on this soil where the NFL is made. We've been building up to this point. Hey, training camp, preseason games, everyone excited. Hey, week 1, all you know what I'm saying, all the banter and all the regalia. You know we're going to stop that. Nope, we're going to play overseas." Then have a bye week to make us wear enough. So essentially, what you're saying, you're proposing for us to wait 2 weeks before we see our team play.
And I mean, either way, we're going to be playing. It's not a great idea.
I got no. That second part of your conversation, I totally agree with. Either way, we're going to be out there. But for us to have a game, the NFL, the best sport in America, the best sport in the world, and for the first week, we don't see none of it here in America, and then bye week, where you essentially wait 2 weeks to see your team, season ticket holders who been having season tickets with people, you know what I'm saying, these teams for like 40, 50, 60 years sometimes, bro. No.
I got a solution.
What's that?
I do agree. No, I do agree with Jordan though, man. Eventually, they're not soon, but it's inevitable that they're going to be an international team.
Yeah, it's like Thanos. It's inevitable. What up, Eric? What's your question?
Just send the Panthers over there. Don't nobody show up to the fucking games no way.
Oh wow.
Damn, that part, bro. Damn, that's a good ass point. That's a good ass point, bro.
Oh wow. Oh man.
That's a good ass point, bro.
Oh man. Well, hey guys. Look, I've enjoyed this. Guys, this was so much fun. Eric, brother, thank you for coming on the show, man. I love you. I appreciate it. And it's always fun when you join. Debo, Jordan, you guys are hilarious. This was fun. And guess what, guys? We get to do this tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. And matter of fact, I think Jordan, you and I are doing Captain America 1 Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So all you Marvel folks out there, Jordan and I are about to embark on a long journey. Might take us a year and a half. It might take us 2. Shit, I don't know if we'll ever get done. But we're going to take on the Marvel Universe. We're starting with Captain America, and we're doing it not in release order, but in chronological order, meaning Captain America took place in the 40s. So we're going to start there. So yeah, but anyway, that show's Saturday at 7 p.m. Tomorrow night we got a show at 7 p.m. Eric, you're welcome to come back, bro.
I got a couple things I gotta do tomorrow. I ain't gonna be able to jump on the night.
Well, it's all good, man. It was just fun having you on here, man. It was hilarious. We loved it.
Always.
We appreciate it. Debo, always appreciate you, brother. Jordan, always appreciate you. Jordan, tell these folks where they can find you.
You can find me at Ultegacy, Ultgacy. We post about all kinds of sports. I posted all the schedules for all 32 teams last night each week. Took me a few hours to do that. It took most of the day, but it was worth it. Yeah, we post everything to do with sports. And shout out to our Chiefs administrator, Liam. He's graduating college this week.
Liam, what
Hey,
up?
what's up?
Liam, hey. Look, we'll have to have Liam back on the show, man. But please
Oh, yeah.
extend our congratulations to him. That's a major accomplishment. Oh, yeah. We're very happy for him. Craig says T. Will looks like Thanos. Inevitable. That's right.
Yeah, bro.
He makes hamburgers disappear.
Goddamn.
You're goddamn right I do. As a matter of fact, when we get off this show, I'm going to make some hamburgers. And
Speaking of hamburgers, E, man, I did a video the other day. I went to That Burger Spot. There was a place called That Burger Spot. Had the best burgers on the South Side. There's one in Jonesboro, the one I went to, one in Riverdale, one somewhere else. I think in Fayetteville, man. You went to some banging ass burgers.
Yeah.
Boy, dog. I did. Yeah, I went to I posted my YouTube, my TikTok, Instagram, man. Some awesome burgers, bro. That's my go-to. You said burgers, man. The first thing I thought about, man.
Yeah, I'm in Gwinnett.
Half pound burger, bro.
I'm in Gwinnett, so my little go-to burger spot is this little spot up the street, Philanthropy.
It's called what?
Philanthropy.
I might check that out, dog. Shit.
Yeah, but that's just because I'm in Gwinnett. And if I go down in Atlanta, you know, I got a bunch of different spots. But up in Gwinnett, yeah, Philanthropy pretty good.
Right. For sure. T. Will, you know what I'm saying? Showing the channel right there. You know what I mean? I appreciate it.
Did you post it today?
No, come on, let's go. If you click on shorts, you'll see it.
It's on short. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that one. Well, that one's a crazy one. Yeah, that one on the French fry. Yeah, man, that's one right there, bro.
That one. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, you can go to Debo's channel, Debo Vibes. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Respect.
Is my friend and you know my co-host, and Jordan is my friend and my co-host. Jordan, what's yours? Ultegacy.com. What is it?
You can find us, Ultegacy.com. You can just go to YouTube, anywhere. But we have a website where everything's really linked. You can look at articles we've written. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, so we've site. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Where's your YouTube, Jordan? Is it linked?
It's linked somewhere. I'm not sure. Just go to YouTube and type in Ultegacy.
All right.
What's up?
Yeah, I am currently working on a video for the first season in NFL history. I've scripts already done. It's just about getting photos and videos, and that's going to be difficult because there's no videos of any games from that season. But yeah, that should be going out in I don't know, within the month.
Yeah, oh shit, that's right.
Looking forward to it, bro.
That's Inception. That's Inception right there.
I just subscribed. But I'm gonna drop your link in here, guys. So if you get a chance, go to YouTube, subscribe to Jordan's channel. Guys, thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. And the love is here, Miss Carrie.
She can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
God,
Can't hear you.
Jesus Christ. Why, Eric? Why? Jesus Christ. Anyway, Carrie, you know how I feel about you.
Carrie says hi,
She can't hear you, dog. Shit.
Carrie, thank you for all that you do. I'm still working on it. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate that. Guys, you can find my brother on Facebook. Eric, do you want to put it out there or no?
I mean,
You said no? All right, cool.
it don't matter.
We'll put it out. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
I mean, I'm on Facebook.
That was womanly.
It's like he's just got to give me grief. It's what he does. All right, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that. This was so much fun. We just love the fellowship with you guys. Talk at ATL Sports. Tomorrow we'll be talking NFL. And again, Saturday, Jordan and I will be getting into Marvel and Captain America. So, hey, you can find me at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. Say again the number 4, My ATL Sports, the number 1 on YouTube. You can grab the link below. Please grab it, like, share, and subscribe. And, hey, tell your friends. The more you do, the more it gives us an opportunity to go into the algorithm and bring more content like this. Why, Carrie? Why? So, why, Carrie? I just want to know why. Why you gotta join in on the madness?
Hashtag free Carrie.
Oh my God.
Hashtag free Carrie.
Carrie, the next show I have on either Monday or Thursday, you gotta be on. Matter of fact, Eric.
That's what we need. Can we get hashtag free Carrie in the chat?
Yeah.
Hashtag free Carrie.
Hashtag free Carrie, everybody.
Eric,
Hey.
Eric, can you come back?
Let's get trending, yo. Hashtag free Carrie.
Eric, can you come back next Thursday?
Most likely. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing yet. I'm day to day. You gotta hit me up.
All right.
Hit me up sometime next week when I figure out what days I'm taking my little cute monster back and forth to work.
Hey man, come through, man. Hey man, I'll bring some ham, man. Come through.
Well, hey, look it. I'm gonna try and have Carrie on the show next week. We may have to do it a little earlier, but I'm gonna try and have Carrie on the show, and that way it'll be all 5 of us, and I think it'll go great again. And look at you all. You guys can all give me grief about blocking her. Hopefully, she'll be unblocked by then.
Are you gonna create a new page so she can see it?
Oh my God.
For sure, dude.
I don't even know why I did it. Anyway, thank you, God, for bringing all of these people into my life, even though they treat me badly. I love them all. Thank you. And Carrie, I didn't mean to block you. Love you too. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much. Appreciate. I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to do this show and podcast. Also, I got to thank Jack Spade and Mr. Eric Parker for giving me my shot in this business. Even though Eric's been very bad to me today, you guys have an amazing day. Go Falcons, go Braves.
I didn't block you.
Oh, my God. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.